If you're in a successful rising band, what happens when the people in the band that you're in have amazing musical and stage chemistry, but have power struggles, flakiness, laziness, and just detrimentally clashing personalities behind the scenes?
Welcome now working with artists.
Yeah, I mean, there's that quote from Mick Jones from The Clash, who fired the other guy, or the other way around, because he was always late. It's like, oh, fuck, really? Is that why you fired him?
Right.
It's a sliding scale. If it's personally hazardous to your own mental health, you have to weigh that against the hazard to your mental health of not being in a band with that amazing, charismatic person anymore.
It's like trying to figure out if you're going to break up with somebody. You have to weigh out the good and the bad. That includes your feelings towards them, where the possibility of your relationship where you can end up being, and what they're doing to you emotionally, mentally, how they're affecting you that way.
If I might,
anyway.
If I might quote Edsel from Dope again.
Whatever you want to do, dude, it's your show.
This will be the first time I've quoted him, but here he is again, twice in one show. The one I love, I hate, but the sex is great.
So just have sex with all of them, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go. It's that kind of thing. It's like, I think one of the best, in my memory, one of the best PIL shows was with the original lineup, me, Keith, Wobble, and John. And, oh my God, it was Atlanta, 1980, so I'm sure everybody remembers that. And we were bottles were thrown in the dressing room. It was like horrifying. And I just thought, what was I, 18 years old? I'm like, oh God, well, this show is just going to be people screaming on stage. It was the best fucking show ever.
Right.
Everybody, there was this like adrenalized hatred, energy, I'll fucking show you, wow. And it fueled everybody's performance. The tension was unbelievable. And that energy went glaring out into the audience. It was fucking amazing. So you got to be careful. It's like you can't just go, I much prefer being in this band. We talk about books that we're reading right before the show, and it's very calm, and we have a cup of tea and some shortbread. What the fuck? It's not simple. It's not simple.
Yeah, that's got to be a personal thing. I mean, obviously there's clear lines if they're endangering your safety, if they're threatening your life or whatever. But I mean, for the most part,
right.
That's got to be something you work out on your own, bro.
There's two little follow-ups there. Is there a way to keep the band's product alive and succeeding, or is it just a time bomb waiting to explode? Well, yeah.
Channel that energy.
Channel the energy, yeah. And if it is a time bomb, which, yes, it is it best to abandon ship or take it as far as it will go? Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, weird things happen. You could just keep pushing, and right before your head explodes, the guy with the problem is like, dude, I want to have a band meeting. I've got this huge problem.
Right.
Help me. And it's like, oh, fuck. Now you, that's what a relationship is, And the same is true, that's the micro with you and your band members. The macro is true of you and the local scene. You have a relationship with your scene. Sometimes all the bands just make you so fucking pissed off, and sometimes everybody comes together and, it's just this glorious thing that you've been involved in making happen.